Welcome to episode 2. So on our new little series, How to Lose Fat, I'm going through, each episode is going to be quick, short, little bite-sized piece of something that's going to move the needle in the right direction for you, okay? I'm trying to list them in order of, I wouldn't say importance, but of what's going to give you the most bang. So episode 1 was calories, maintenance calories, why you should be at maintenance calories, food quality, and things like that. So make sure you watch that episode if you haven't watched it yet. Now this one is going to be on movement. First thing that you want to do is increase your BMR. If you can increase your BMR, which is just basically what your body burns at rest, like you don't do anything and this is what your body burns. If you can increase that number, then that's going to be best case scenario. And how do we do that? There's many different ways, but putting on more muscle, fueling our bodies properly, those are all ways to increase your BMR, but also just daily movement. How much do you move every day? I'm not talking about exercise. I'm talking about going to the grocery store, walking around the grocery store, not ordering your groceries on an app and then driving up and picking them up. Obviously, for convenience sake, once in a while, sure. But if you can go to the grocery store and walk around, that's a better option. Parking further away from places, so that way you have to walk a little bit more. Literally taking a phone call on and walking while you're taking the phone call. If you have a mailbox that's not directly outside of your house, walking to the mailbox rather than driving to your mailbox. All these things, literally just walking wherever you can and moving wherever you can. So like I work upstairs, and once an hour I'll try to go downstairs just to do something, whether it's get some water, I'll use the bathroom downstairs, I'll just go tidy a little bit downstairs if I can. Anything I can to just move more, that's what I do. So it seems so small and so insignificant, like what is this gonna do? But those small little habits, if you add them into literally every part of your day, it adds up to huge amounts with very minimal effort. You almost feel like you're not doing anything extra by, I'm still going to the grocery store, I'm just parking like, I don't know, 50 feet back. I don't know. So I'm still doing my chores. I'm just doing them in a different way. I'm still talking on the phone, getting my work done. I'm just doing it in a different way. So finding ways just to be more active in day-to-day life is going to move the needle. So now let's talk about this step goal. Now, moving more in general is the gist of it. Okay. So find out what you're moving right now. Just get a really cheap like step counter. If you don't have like a smartwatch, you don't need one. Literally just go on Amazon, buy like one of those little step clip thingies that you can literally clip to your pants or your shirt or whatever, and it'll keep track of your steps all day. That's all you need. And if you are right now, you're walking, like on average, Americans are walking like 4,000 steps a day. It's insane. So if you're walking about, 4,000 steps a day, then try 6,000 for a few weeks, try to increase your movement, try to notice like, oh yeah, that did, me going to the grocery store and parking further back and me parking further back everywhere I go. All these little things add up. So that's where you need to start. Start by just day-to-day movement and sitting less. So if you work from home or if you sit at an office all day, trying to be intentional about getting up. Another really good hack is after your meal. So you're going to eat anyways. It's been shown that if you link a new habit to an already existing one, you're far better off to get it done because the existing habit acts as the trigger to the new habit. So you're already eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. After breakfast, lunch, and dinner, go on a 5 to 10 minute walk. Not only does that help with digestion, but you would be surprised what 3 5 to 10 minute walks a day will do to your step count. Okay. So you can try that. And then just don't overcomplicate this. You don't need like a shake weight to be shaking in your hands while you're walking. I'm being funny, but I'm just serious. You don't need to, put ankle weights on your ankles while you're walking. You don't need to, what pace should I be walking? Should I be in zone 2 or zone 1? Or should I sweat? Don't overcomplicate it. Just literally move more. That's it. That's all I want you to do. Okay. So now let's get into more structured type of exercise. If you're ready for this part, I put this all in one movement just to not make this so long, but realistically, focusing on just moving more day to day and starting a strength training program can be two separate things that you work on. So you can work on the just daily movement more, going for more walks. Especially if you're used to not doing anything, that's a great place to start. But if you already kind of have that down, you get really good movement, you get really good steps, you're not a sedentary person, then you could probably just go straight into your strength phase. So strength training as exercise is going to give you the most fat loss than any other form of exercise, okay? Strength training is going to increase your metabolism. It's going to increase that BMR because you're going to add muscle to your body, and it's going to help with fat loss. just because of the way that you're strength training. You're promoting your body to build more muscle, get rid of the fat tissue that your body doesn't need. So that's strength training is just the best way to go. So if you really want to get the most out of your workouts, then I really, really recommend you just start some sort of strength training program. It doesn't have to be crazy intensive. It doesn't have to be super complicated. Actually, it shouldn't be super complicated or super intensive if it's a good program. And then 2 to 3 days a week. That's it. I know you want to do more. I know you think more is better. But I'm here to tell you it's not. So let's work smarter, not harder. Because would you rather work out less and get more benefit, or work out more for less benefit? Obviously, that's a trick question. We would all like to do less and get more benefit out of it. So that is what strength training will do if done properly. So I'm going to link I have a free fat loss guide, and there's a workout in there, and I'll link the guide to this video. So that way if you don't have a workout program, that's a great like basic beginner program that you could start with. I believe it's 3 days a week, full body. So just take that program and start doing it. Start writing down all of your sets and reps, and you can modify the exercises to your capabilities or to the equipment that you need. So just take that and start doing it. You can do it 2 days a week, 3 days a week, whatever feels good. You can even start with 1 day a week. I know that sounds insane, but if you're going from doing absolutely nothing, 1 day a week is going to give your body good stimulus. Your body's going to be able to adapt to that really quickly, and it's going to be a great place for you to start. So don't overcomplicate this either, okay? If you are too afraid to go to the gym, or you just feel self-conscious, get some dumbbells, work out in your living room. That's it. If you are still like you don't mind going to the gym, but you're afraid to hit like the weight section, the free weight section, go to the gym. Most gyms have like this circuit, and I don't want you to do it in a circuit style, like super fast. I'll explain that in a minute. But they have like all the machines set up, so it's like a leg press, leg extension, leg curl, shoulder press, chest press, a row machine, an ab machine. Most gyms will have those like basic foundational movements that you can do on a machine, and that's a great place to start. The machine is going to keep you stable. The machine is going to show you the movement pattern. The machine is going to help you strength train without trying to do this like crazy HIIT cardio, and that's what I don't want you to do. I want you to get on one machine. I don't want you to hop around from machine to machine. I want you to get on one machine. Let's just start with the leg press. I want you to get on the leg press. Go for, I don't know, 8, 10, 12 reps, okay? At really good weight. Like the last few reps should feel hard. And then I want you to sit there on the machine, time yourself for 2 to 3 minutes and take a break. Okay? You're going to feel like you're ready to go sooner than that. That doesn't matter. Okay? Trust that it's set up that way for a reason. It's not, these rest periods and rep ranges and exercises aren't just thrown together because they're for no reason. There's a reason why they're set up that way, and there's a reason why strength training requires certain protocols to be effective. So sit and wait the 2 to 3 minutes, okay? And then do another set. Sit and wait again. Do another set, okay? 3 sets, 8 to 10, 12 reps is pretty standard practice. So just see how you feel. If your legs start to get shaky, you haven't done any kind of strength training in a while, you can reduce the sets. You can do 2 sets first day so you're not too sore, whatever. Like I said, don't overcomplicate this. You see how I'm literally listing out all kinds of suggestions that'll work? It's because it's not exact, and it doesn't need to be, and you don't need to do it one specific certain way. Any of these ways that I'm telling you is gonna work, okay? So what else? And just go to the gym and think of it as you're practicing these movements. So whether you go to use the machines or you go to do like a basic strength workout with the free weights, all you're doing when you go in there is, okay, I need to practice my squat form. I need to practice engaging my glutes, activating my quads, pushing myself up through my heels, bracing my core, breathing. I need to practice this movement so much that I just get so efficient at it. And that's how you're going to build strength, and you're going to build muscle, which is going to help, again, increase that BMR, put on muscle, burn fat. Okay? So finding ways just to move more day to day. So this is another thing that I just thought of, because I do this a lot. It's so easy when my son gets home and he wants to go outside, or he wants to go for a walk, or he wants to go to the park, he wants to feed the duckies. And I'm like, can't we just watch TV for like an hour? You just got home. You know what I mean? Like, you need an activity already. And it's so easy to do that, but just try your best. I know we're all tired. Try your best to just say, okay, let's go out, even if it's for 20 minutes. Let's go out and play in the yard. Let's go and be active with your kids. That's such an easy way for me to find activity, is just actually playing with my son. And obviously we're getting stuff out of it. We're playing together, we're engaging, but I'm also at the park and I'm going down the slide with him and I'm getting on the monkey bars with him. That's all movement. Just because it's not specific exercise doesn't mean it's not contributing to my movement, and all movement is great. Okay, so just finding any ways that you can be active. So I think if you have kids, that's a really, really easy out. Just go do stuff with them. You know, whenever I take my son to Urban Air, the jump park, I love it. I put on socks, I'm ready to go. Okay, and I just use that as another form of movement. And then, yeah, just walk wherever you can. Wherever you find an opportunity to walk, if it's close enough, walk. This doesn't need to be a sweaty thing. It's just basic movement and walking. Okay? So, episode number 2, increasing that BMR. Let's focus on increasing that number, moving more day to day. If you're ready for a strength phase, check out the free workout guide at the bottom. So you can do it 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a week. Progress yourself how you need to. If you're not really sure, then just comment and I can send you some suggestions. I don't mind. And then finally, please don't overcomplicate this. You don't need to join a fancy workout class. You don't need fancy clothes. You don't need to buy fancy equipment. You don't need to spend money doing this at all, really. If you want to do this from home, do this from home. But let's just focus on getting that day-to-day movement up. It's not only going to give you more energy, it's going to make you feel better. And then bonus, it's going to contribute to that fat loss goal you have. Okay? So be sure to come back next week for episode number 3. Bye.